Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help out the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Just a quick reminder to all my viewers watching my video right now, if you guys have not joined my Telegram group chat, guys, what are you waiting for? It's free to join. A link in the description box below. We talk about cryptocurrencies, the latest news and trends revolving around the space, and we just have a great time at the end of the day. So come join the group and let's build this community together. But now let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer, anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Looking at the overall crypto market cap today, guys, we're currently sitting at $1.67 trillion. We're up 3.5% in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, BTC dominance is currently sitting at 41.3%. Looking at the overall markets, guys, we are starting to see green across the board, especially in the last 24 hours. And this does not come as a surprise to me because Bitcoin is going towards the upside. But still, guys, the bottom, in my opinion, is not in, and we will get later into that when I pull out the BTC charts. But so far, not bad. But you guys have to keep a close eye on Bitcoin. But today, guys, I want to talk about none other than VeChain. Alright, my Vechain family, if we're looking at Vechain's price right now, Vechain is trading at 11.8 cents. It's up 5.5% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 3.9% in BTC comparative in just the last 24 hours. Vechain's current rank on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko is at the top 20th spot. Market cap right now is $7.74 billion. Meanwhile, 24-hour trading volume is at $1.4 billion. The 24-hour trading volume is kind of low in my personal opinion for a project like VeChain, but I believe over time it will get back up to where it was earlier. But zooming out and looking at the bigger picture for VeChain, guys, in just the last year alone, we are still up 1900%, and in just the last 7 days, VeChain is up 34.6%. So that is a good sign in my personal opinion. Obviously, in the last 14 days, we are down 41.5%, but you guys know what happened over the last 2 weeks in the crypto market. So it's not only VeChain that is seeing these kind of numbers. But today, guys, I want to share a very bullish article with you guys for VeChain. So you know what, let's get right into it, and then we will look into the charts and see what's exactly going on and where we could be going in the immediate short term. So VeChain has a major role to play in China's plastic pollution control. So VeChain, the leading enterprise blockchain platform, continues to use the technology at its disposal to prove its capability in the supply chain sector. Ian Rich posted this recently. A relevant person from the Environmental Resource Department revealed that the National Commission is formulating the 14 5-year plan of the action for plastic pollution control. So this was the tweet, guys. Even VeChain, retweeted this. They posted this on their VeChain Foundation. If you guys want to read more about it, you guys can go check that out. But this is what was said. As shared by Ian Rich, the post and its relevance to VeChain blockchain is written out as follows. Under the National 3060 strategy, environmental indicators are one of the main anchor points for companies to formulate strategies. Recently, a relevant person from the Environmental Resource Department revealed that the National Commission is formulating the 14 5-year plan of action for plastic pollution control. This will undoubtedly further optimize the top level design of the national plastic governance on the basis of the most stringent plastic restrictions order issued in early 2020. This background puts forward new requirements for companies in all sectors of the industry and creates unprecedented market prospects. For example, biodegradable plastics are forming new tens of billions of air outlets and even have the potential to reach 100 billion. So in the field, blockchain technology can help companies achieve data transparent collaboration in the full scenarios of raw materials production and applications, whether from the perspective of internal operation, external supervision, or consumer side communication. Blockchain technology is currently an ideal data management and collaboration tool for enterprises. And which one it is going to be? VeChain. Guys, this is absolutely mind-blowing in my personal opinion, and this does not come as a surprise to me. This goes to show what VeChain really is doing, and this is just one of the hundreds of examples that I could share with you guys of what VChain is doing. A real use case, guys. They are solving a real world problem. They have a real use case, as you guys can see. And on top of that, when they do this in blockchain sector, guys, I mean in the industry, and when they are using blockchain, the companies or the governments, when they're using the blockchain, this brings mass adoption in return. And this is a perfect example right in front of us out of the hundreds of other examples that VChain is working on. But now let's jump into the price analysis and see what's going on, and we will look where VChain is going in the immediate short term. So I have the fibs loaded up right off the bat for you guys, so we get right into the content. So so far, first off, let's get the main thing out of the way, and that is, you guys know, these markets are run from Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the king at the end of the day, so it's a leading indicator. So whatever Bitcoin tends to do, altcoin markets will do the same thing. So once we get that out of the way, you guys get the understanding what I will be saying later on. So you guys do not need to be reminded as to what initially happened over the last 2 weeks in the cryptocurrency markets. If you don't know, I'll briefly go over it. So we had a major crash towards the downside for Bitcoin because there was some FUD that came out from the Elon FUD along with the China FUD, which really created the markets to pull towards the downside. But I believe it was clear whale manipulation. But since then, guys, obviously I always say, Bitcoin is a leading indicator. So when Bitcoin does drop these kind of levels quite significantly, altcoins will bleed even harder. So let's say Bitcoin dropped 30% during this price pullback. We saw altcoins go down 60%. And guys, this is very realistic in the cryptocurrency markets. I know it sounds crazy, but it's very realistic. I have seen even 80% drops before, and we can't really do much about it because you guys know these markets are manipulated. So all you have to do is have strong hands. If you have done your due diligence and research and have invested where you can afford to lose, guys, patience will be your number one key to follow. I always tell you guys this, and you will not get rich overnight. So if we are looking at VChain's price right now, we are back into this range. We're trying to get towards this 13 cents mark, this next level of resistance. I believe we will be easily able to get above this. As you guys can see, we initially got above it before we had that second, fake out. So I would not be surprised if we do get above this level of resistance, as long as Bitcoin were to head towards the upside, which it is doing right now. But I still do not believe that Bitcoin a bottom is in right now, because you guys know I want Bitcoin to hit certain price levels for me to be convinced that the bottom is in and the markets are indeed heading towards the upside. But right off the bat, guys, if you guys bought the dip and you bought back around here just 2 days ago at that 9 cents mark, you are already in 28.3% profit, guys. So not bad at all. And also, let's jump into Bitcoin charts first, see what it's doing, and then we will come and continue on the VChain charts and see where we could be personally seeing VChain go in the immediate short term. So if we're looking at Bitcoin charts, quickly, guys. So far, so good. Everything is looking good. You guys know my two latest Bitcoin videos that I made. I did say, guys, we are creating higher lows for Bitcoin, which is a very bullish indicator for the markets. We obviously had this, last dip over the weekends, but I say if CME future gaps are closed, whale manipulation does tend to occur a lot during the weekend. So, this did not surprise me. But I told you guys how important for it is for VChain. I'm sorry, not VChain. Bitcoin, for Bitcoin to stay above this level of support at that $36,200 level. Right now we're sitting above that. So far, so good. This is basically the last last level of resort for a Bitcoin for to be in this, if you want to call it like safe, and maybe if you want to call that, then yeah, this, we cannot go below this level of support, guys. This 36k level, we have to stay above this as much as possible, and slowly gradually go up towards the upside. You guys know my targets are still these two targets, very crucial. You guys do not know how important these levels of prices are for Bitcoin. The first one is $43,256. The most important is the $46,600 level, and we need to get above these levels and stay there for me to be convinced that the bottom is in and we are indeed heading towards the upside. But so far so good, guys. Hopefully we gradually move up towards the upside, and everything will start looking good. But the bearish scenario is very, very strong, guys, because if now we are able to break below the $33,256 level, guys, it's game over at that point, in my opinion, because this higher low, it will be invalidated right off the bat if we break below 33,100 roughly dollars. That means that this is invalidated, and we could possibly even fall below 30k. And I'm very confident, guys. As much as I hate saying it, I've been saying it in my couple videos earlier as well. If we break below 33k, guys, we have a potential to fall to $25,000, guys. Yeah, that's absolutely insane, and this kind of drop will be very, very, very bearish for the entire markets. There will be a lot of panic across the board, so we clearly do not want to see that, and we clearly want to bounce back, from $33,000 if that were to happen. We do not want to break that, so please keep an eye on Bitcoin, very, very closely in the next, day or so, because like I said, that is a very crucial level of support. So now let's look into Vechain. So if that happened, guys, let's get the bearish scenario out of the way so we can start talking some bullishness. But you guys know me, I keep it 100% realistic on this channel, guys. I'm not going to come out to you and tell you guys what the markets are bottomed in and we are headed towards the all-time highs. No, guys, you guys know me, I keep it 100% realistic. We look at all the scenarios, and we come with a conclusion right off the bat, and so far everything is playing out perfectly for me, and that's a good sign itself. So if we are looking at a Vechain's price, let's see the bearish scenario were to play out. Bitcoin drops below $33,000, which we do not want to see it happen, guys. We can definitely see us fall back down to these levels, guys. 5 cents is a very high likelihood of it occurring, and if we bring out the measuring tool, that would be a drop from this level to we would see a 55% drop, guys. That would be a big drop. It would create a lot of panic across the board, but guys, that's a possibility out there. It's not out of the books. Like, I am not going to come out to you and tell you guys, no guys, that is not possible. That's definitely possible to occur, because let's say if a Bitcoin were to drop bill from $33,000, guys, let's bring that in right now. So $33,000 to 25k, that's I'm sorry, just give me 1 second. Okay, that would roughly be a 25% drop for Bitcoin. So if you guys don't know, you have not been recently seeing, when Bitcoin drops, guys, altcoin market drops double digits. So yeah, Bitcoin drops back down to 25k. I would not be surprised if Vechain gets back down to these price levels, 5 cents mark or even lower, because this tends to happen. And if markets recover towards the upside, we see altcoins outpacing Bitcoin, and we're already seeing that right now happen. So you guys get the bigger picture as to what is going on. But if we gradually move towards the upside, I would not be surprised, guys, if Vechain gets back into this 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level, guys, which is around that 15.8 cents mark to the 18.7 cents mark. I would not be surprised at all. And if we bring out the measuring tool, guys, that is currently away. That the 0.50 itself is currently away 35%. Very high likelihood of us getting above that, as long as Bitcoin were to gradually move up towards the upside, and then we will gradually go towards the all-time highs, as long as the markets, especially Bitcoin, tends to go towards the upside and trade sideways. But we need to get to those price levels and trade sideways, and we will be in for a nice rally, in my personal opinion. A lot of analysts are starting to call that this month of June might be a month where we will see sideways movements occur, and then July and August will be where we see some parabolic momentum occur. That could be definitely a possibility. So please keep that in mind. And all you guys know, I always tell you guys, because I have a lot of newcomers coming into the markets, guys, so I always want to tell you guys this, and that is, guys, never get greedy in this markets. If you do see profits, if you see markets in the oversold territory, so basically how you could tell that is, let's say you're seeing all-time highs after all-time highs, or green days after green days after green days, and you're sitting at massive profits, guys. you know it is smart to take out some profits, because we will always see these kind of corrections occur, guys. Doesn't matter if a coin is in a bullish a trajectory, how good it's doing. Bitcoin can come and invalidate that bull cycle, or the upwards rally anytime it wants, because at the end of the day, that's the king of the market. So it's always important to lock in profits and not get greedy, guys, because these kind of corrections can occur definitely, and you guys can either buy back the dips or use that money for your personal use. You can make profits in cryptocurrencies very fast, but again, guys, you can lose them even faster. So once you realize that, guys, you really start to get the picture as to what is going on, and you never want to be shaken out during the downwards trend, as long as you believe in the project, guys. These kind of manipulation occurs all the time, and I always say the number one goal for the whales are to shake out the weak hands, but you do not want to be shaken out, because you're basically falling for their tactics. As long as you have done your due diligence and research and have invested where you can afford to lose, guys, patience will be your number one key to follow. So ending the video right off here, I would say that my next price target is still in this point 50 Fibonacci retracement level, guys. And the bearish scenario, I have mentioned this, and we could possibly fall below here if we do go back to $25,000, and that would be a very scary time indeed for the entire space. But we just have to keep it realistic here for you guys right now. But you guys know my long-term stance on Vechain, guys. Before I end this video, Vechain is one of the most solid projects in this space. I have just shared an article with you guys, which is extremely bullish in my opinion. It goes to show they are solving a real world problem. On top of that, bringing mass adoption to the crypto space in return, and it has a working product. And if you guys are new and you guys don't know some of the partnerships Vechain is with, let me just briefly share that with you guys before I end this video. So Vechain is partnered with some of the biggest companies around the world, such as Walmart China, DHL, BMW, PwC, AWS, Salesforce. So you guys get the picture as to where I'm getting at. And these kind of projects with real utility, strong fundamentals, real working product are here to stay long term, even if this bull run is over. When it tends to get over, these projects are still here to stay. I do see the long-term vision, and long-term, guys, the sky's the limit. We can't even put a price tag as to where they will be long-term. If they keep delivering what they're doing and continue succeeding at the level they are, sky is literally the limit. And Vechain has everything it needs for it to succeed. It has a nice, strong community. It has a working product. On top of that, it has the hype it needs. It has the marketing hype it needs, because at the end of the day, a project can be the best project, but it's not going to succeed like in the price format if it does not have hype around it. But Vechain has everything for it, just does not have Coinbase. But fingers crossed, I still believe that we will get listed on Coinbase this year, but only time will tell. But with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up today's video around here. Come join the Telegram group chat, guys. If you have not joined already, it's free to join. Come say hello and let's build this community together. And thank you so much, thank you so much for all my supporters, all my day one supporters, all my regular supporters. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart for always showing so much love. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys, and keep supporting me. This is just the absolute start for our channel. And please hit the like, subscribe button, and the bell icon. It will notify you when I upload a video, and this does help my channel get to a wider audience. And with that being said, guys, stay safe out there, because please keep this in mind: safety, health, and family comes first, and everything else comes later. Never forget that, guys. And go outside, enjoy the day. It's so nice outside wherever you are, probably. So go enjoy. Forget the charts, guys. I know it's really hard, but you should go enjoy life rather than looking at the charts every day. I'm being biased because that was me before too, but trust me, guys, go out, enjoy, and have fun. But with that being said, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.